Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play the mini crossword. Today is March 19th, 2025, Wednesday, and today's mini crossword from the New York Times is by Joel Faliano. Okay, let's get started. One across, practical joke. Gag. One across. One down, reaction to an awful pun. Wrong. Two down, putts on TV. Errors. Three down, total legend and formerly. Oh, goat. Five down, all over again. Four across, only costume consistent before the stage. Mario. Six across, best picture Nora. Seven across, green and beer and bread yeast. Eight across, you have one's possession. Oh, just squeezed in at 30 seconds. Thankfully, because I skipped reading the clues a little bit because I want to be as fast as I could. So sorry about that. But let's take a closer look anyway. One across, practical joke is a gag. Like a little prank play on someone. Like sort of like on April Fools. Yeah, what did I say? April's Fool. Yeah, April Fools. Yeah. One down. Reaction to an awful pun. So when there's a play on words, a pun, then people usually groan, they roll their eyes. But I love a good pun. I mean, I groan, but I love a good pun or a bad pun. Bad puns usually the worst puns are usually the best ones. The same. Two down. Puts on TVs to air to broadcast. Three down. Total legend informally, so that's the goat, or I think it's represents greatest of all time. So you can call that person the goat. The goat. Five down, all over again, anew. Okay, yeah, that's the one I got stuck on a bit. Four down, BLT condiments. That's I think bacon, lettuce, tomato. Yeah, bacon, lettuce, tomato. I almost said turkey. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. Because we don't really. It's not like we don't have it because we do have Subway here, but we don't really like eat these specifically. So it's not like the tea comes to mind right away. So I had to think about that for a second, and I don't really know what condiment they use. So but mayo in this context makes sense because it starts with M. Four across, Halloween costume that often includes suspenders and a fake mustache. That's because of the classic video game Mario from like the Super Mario Brothers games and all that stuff. And he's basically a little Italian plumber with an iconic, you know, caterpillar-like mustache with a little like beret and suspenders. Six across, best picture winner at the 2025 Oscars. That'd be Anora. I think the actress's name's Mikey Madison or somebody. I haven't seen it, but I heard a lot of people talk about it and say it's good. But yeah, seven across, ingredient in beer and bread. The yeast. They use the same ingredient to make these things. Eight across, have in one's possession is something that you own, so you possess it. So yeah, that was today's crossword. Nothing really too tricky here. A lot of it I would say is more. I mean, some of these are like just trivia, just words that you should know, but I don't think it's necessarily that one. But three down could be a little bit tricky if you're not familiar with the lit slang. You might stumble a bit on that, but other than that, it should be pretty straightforward. And the six across, if you don't watch the latest Oscars or have heard of the Oscar news, you might not know this, but I feel like this word is what I know, not only because of the movie is getting popular, even though I didn't watch it, but it's because a lot of crossword constructors in like the Discord channels and the other social media that I'm on, they're really excited about using this word Honora in their puzzles when they make it because there's a lot of vowels and common letters here to play with. And it's short, right? It's 5 letters, so you can use it. I think, I mean, I'm not really a constructor, but I've seen like their, eagerness to use it in crossword. So I do expect, to see more Honora, especially because it just won Best Picture. So I feel like, get used to it, if you haven't already. Yeah, that was today's mini crossword. Thanks for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.